you know, I'd really love to get some more width into my swing, and the average golfer would benefit quite a bit from getting more width as well. So right after this, I want to show you 3 tips or ways that you can start developing more width in your swing. What's that going to do for you? Well, it's going to massively improve your club head speed, the ability to wind your shoulders to 90 degrees or more, and also hit the ball more solidly every time. So if these sound like benefits that you're seeking, I hope you stay tuned. Okay, so the first way we want to get wide is in the takeaway. The takeaway, we really want to get that club sweeping back and get the handle of the club as far away from the sternum as we can get. Really feels like a stretch this way. What this does is it establishes a nice wide arc to begin with, but it really starts to force you to incorporate the shoulder girdle and the abduction of the shoulder blade into the backswing to set you up for a nice wide position at the top. It really feels like you're pushing that sucker back really wide like that. Now see, it's all only to here, maybe 3/8, but I've already made a 70 or 80 degree shoulder turn. Now I'm going to use this tool. It's called the Power Coil Pro. We can never seem to keep these in stock. They're so popular. Now I've left a link to this tool down below in the description. You can go over to my shop and grab one of these things. It's very useful, very versatile. For this, I've got it hooked to the top of the pole, and this way, if I just walk this out about 15 feet, it's going to give me a lot of resistance, and I can really feel, and I can kind of hold this for 5 or 10 seconds at a time, and I can just memorize the feeling of getting really, really wide, and I'm just letting it pull on me. Try to pull back towards the pole. It's pulling my arms, and I can just relax, kind of hold it and memorize this nice wide position like that. Then once I hold it for 10 or 15 seconds, I might grab my club again and try to go back and mimic that same stretched out position again, something like this. It's giving me an awfully nice wide start to my backswing. Now if I set the anchor here about shoulder level, I can walk this out again to about 12 to 15 feet. That helps me set my resistance. And then I'm going to hoist this into a parallel position at the top, and I'm going to hold this for 10 to 15 seconds. So watch the width that I start to get in this exercise. Boy, that's really forcing, giving tension. It's pulling me this way. I don't try to fight it. I just kind of relax and let it wind my shoulders. And you can see how I had a really nice big shoulder turn there. I can even do it with just my left arm. Really kind of double the stretch like this. And that's a fantastic stretch. Really stretches out the shoulder blades, gets my body turning into a powerful position at the top of the swing. A lot of width means a lot of speed coming down, and it also means that I'm maintaining the mean radius away from the sternum. So I'm going to be in a collision course with the sweet spot of the club, swinging back into the ball at impact every single time. Here's a little closer, different look. Got a lot of resistance. I'm not going to pull on it, I'm let it pulling on me. And I'm going to get it as wide as I can and hold it. What a powerful position that this puts you in. Then I return to my club, and I might try to swing into that position and hold it for a split second. And through. Hold it. Swing through. And all of a sudden, I'm making a shoulder turn like as if I was a young kid again. Really is amazing how effective this tool is. Now, if we can crank up the tension enough, we can also get the feeling of width into the follow through. So a lot of golfers will break down and they'll pull the club in too tight to the chest in the follow through, or maybe chicken wing the left elbow. But we'd really like to keep the club's handle the same distance from the sternal slot here as we had it down at the ball. We want to maintain that same exact measurement from sternal notch here to the handle of the club throughout the swing. And if we can keep a fairly steady head, then we're going to hit the ball in the sweet spot nearly every time. So you can also put enough resistance. We can simulate the follow through. I can raise the anchor back to the top of the pole for this one again. And right here, and I'm really letting it pull on me. And man, can I feel some good extension out into space if I relax my arms, let them get pulled on. You're seeing how far I can get the handle of the club away from my sternum, kind of looking like exactly what those guys on TV look like in the follow through with excellent extension. And again, I'll take a club and try to return to that memorized position that I was just feeling, and I really can work on getting some width there. So hopefully after a while you can put all three of these ideas together, and soon enough, sure enough, you're going to be swinging really wide, hitting the ball forever without looking like you're swinging that hard. All right, let's see if I can remember what I was drilling there and try to be nice and wide. I won't try to swing my hardest, try to swing smoothly, but I'm going to try to feel width here, and width out over there. I'm just going to really stress that width here. Let's check it out. All right, and so going back and looking at that swing in slow motion, I could see, well, maybe I'm no Dustin Johnson yet. I've got a few years on him, but certainly I'm improved over what I was yesterday, and that's all we're trying to do is continue to push the ball forward down the field a little bit at a time. As we get older, it becomes more and more important to maintain some amount of flexibility, and I think with that tool I've got, and with this tool I've got, the Power Coil Pro, left a link down below. You can pick one up in my shop. You can really keep the sensation of width, maintain the flexibility throughout your swing, and this is going to enable you to maybe gain back some of the lost yards you've misplaced over the years, get some of those back, hit the ball longer for less effort. Really simple but very effective tool. Helps me a lot with my width and my club head speed. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope this video earned a like and a subscribe. Help me get to 100,000 subscribers. I'm Steve, and I will either see you in the next video or I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.